And it's showtime, guys. Welcome to Morning Call Crypto Live on Crypto Talk Now Live with Larry. So grateful that you are here to join us. If you don't believe me, you can at least believe my friendly little rock that says gratitude. I know it pisses off some people, but I am grateful for you guys, and I love you even when you hate me. So this is what makes it so cool. So this is a little thumbnail that we had actually from the other day. By the way, guys, if you haven't had a chance to follow our marketing assistant, please follow Carly Crypto _CTNN. She is our marketing assistant for Crypto Talk Now Network, and she will tweet out different announcements and also the show. Here she is here this morning. So thank you so much to Carly Crypto for helping us out. And let's jump into the news, and let's jump into what you want to talk about. We have some Shibarium news, perhaps. We're going to look at the overall market. We're going to give you a compressed headline news type style show today. So we're going to get into all of this. We'll give you updates on everything. But first, let us do the most important thing and say hello to our beautiful audience. And who is here? Oh, hey, from Canada, the great Steve the Canadian. Oh, hey, he says. And good morning, all. Make sure, as usual, to smash that like button on the way in. Thank you so much. Couldn't said it better than myself. Thank you, Steve. He's probably getting ready to make a sandwich for lunch because he likes to plan out his sandwich days as far as what he's eating because he's a sandwich connoisseur. Oh, hey. Oh, I added an extra hey. Larry, how are you? It's 6 a.m. here, and I must be lonely. But perhaps he's not. And it's a beautiful day so far. It is a beautiful day. I did not get to go out and play basketball, but I did go out to take a morning walk. And after the show, I will then go play basketball. And I'm probably going to go later this afternoon and probably go join the gym finally. Good morning to part of our network. Crypto Talk Now VR, of course. Entertainment only, run by the great Edward Vincent. Thank you so much, brother, for being here. And also, before we look at Crypto Talk Now VR, let's say hello to Selmo Fudd, an OG of OGs. All you guys are OGs. And we'll throw Steve in the category too, because he's been here at least 3 shows. So this is actually our 3rd show for Morning Call Crypto. We're having a great time. Wait a minute. Somebody else is here. The day is now complete because somebody new is here. D. Madrid. Thank you so much for being here. Perhaps he's from Madrid. Appreciate. Morning, Larry, here from NC2. Holy cow. He's not from Madrid. He's from North Carolina, the great state of North Carolina, where I now hail. I call my home along with Patches. Steve, the Canadian, says, yeah, he's getting ready for those sandwiches. So let's go over it real quick. I know you guys are curious about what I'm searching for on YouTube, and I like to just, kind of fool around and show you guys all the crazy stuff I look at. Oh, look at that. There's Nick, Texas Tornado Crypto. Of course, Olivia Newton-John reminds me of my mother, and I like listening to that music. All right, so who else is here? I listen to a lot of different types of music. Yes, Crypto. Oh, it's weird. I'm seeing it on 2 screens. Crypto Talk Now VR, virtual reality. For those of you keeping score at home, here it is. Oh, they're up to 45 subscribers. This is great news. If you could, go ahead and follow our sister station, one of our sister stations, Crypto Talk Now VR entertainment only. We will be on more platforms across the board as we have a meeting coming up soon with everyone, including Edward Vincent. But here he is here. He has some really cool shorts. He takes the time to do this. This was one of my favorites, Bad to the Bone. He played the other day. Crypto Talk Now with Max and Larry. Shout out. By the way, tonight, programming note, Max and Larry will be back tonight. Myself and Max tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the big show, your show, Max and Larry's show. Okay, enough of plugging our networks, enough of talking about Carly Crypto, and enough of this. Here's where we're at. Thank you to the 12 people that are being here. Holy cow. Wait a minute. We can't start without Yoga Matt being said hello to. Good morning, everyone. He's dropping some sunshine. It's a black hole sun, actually. It's coming up as a black sun. But However, good morning to Yoga Matt. I will go out and do my stretching and yoga a little bit, modified hybrid of yoga on the road before I play basketball. I got to stretch out the back. All right, so here's what we're looking at. Oh, look at this. Raven coin is trending. Did Max talk about that last night? Well, I think so. But yes, sorry, I still have a cold. I almost think like I'm getting a new cold. It's like I just got over my one cold, which was more like upper respiratory. And now, my nose is a little stuffy. All right, so here we are. No one cares, Larry. 989.37 billion. Read it and weep. And once again, I have said that we would be below $1 trillion, and we did this the other day. There's not a lot to write to mom about. If you are at war or something like that, and you still use pen and paper, you could perhaps write to your mom, but there's nothing much to write home about because Bitcoin is doing nothing. And it doesn't even matter because I have a BSV hat, so I don't even care. And nobody even cares about Bitcoin anymore. I mean, at least not here, or maybe they do. I don't even know. But yeah, so we're down just slightly. It's not even worth saying how much we're down. Ethereum down again slightly, $1,590. Bitcoin sitting at 20,152. BNB slightly down. Everything is just kind of slightly down. 276 even. XRP, yeah, you know me, 33.5 cents. Cardano can't get out of its own way, 47.5 cents. Even in the bull market, we don't even know what it's going to do. Maybe it'll go nuts and go back to $3. Who knows? Doge, can it get back to 73 cents? Perhaps. 6 cents sitting in Polygon, the beloved Polygon, 85.9 cents. Nobody even cares about DAI. At least I don't. Shiba Inu. We love it. 401209 Tron. Nobody cares about. Avalanche is cool. 1898. Ethereum Classic. Legrand Commission is a lover of Ethereum Classic. 38.48 for those who are keeping score at home. Uniswap, $6.11. That's a look at the important ones in the top 20. All right, so thank you for that, Larry. Let's go back and look at Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles gives you a nice little representation, and this is what it looks like. It's a mixed bag. There are some things that are moving. Again, once again, Celsius on the move, up 8.2% of all things. So that's what's going on. You know, it was as high as $3 today, but it's pulled back. It's at $1.92, having a great week, up 44.4%. Leo, nobody even cares about. At least I don't. I don't even know what this one is. DeFi chain. Who even cares? You know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to close it out because nobody cares. Because you came here to hear about Terra Classic and stuff like that. But before we talk about Terra Classic, let's get into the headline news. There is something I wanted to read you here that's worth reading. And actually, it's over courtesy of CoinGecko. Now, let me see if I can find it. It's almost here. Yes. This could be perhaps something that's valuable. This is part of history. Ethereum, last proof of work and first proof of what? Stake. Almost POS. We don't, that stands for something else, but we don't want to call it that. NFTs minted for 67.5 Ethereum. That's a good chunk of change. And here they are. It looks like the eyes of a cat. And this other thing is just like kind of like a weird panda or something weird. Panda, something like that. Who even knows? I don't even know what it is. But you know what? Let's say hello to the audience. We've just bounced back, ping pong back and forth. D Madrid. NC is where I live, and my home is Panama. Like the great Mariano Rivera is also from Panama. Panama, if you say it. I think we pronounce it Panama. I would say in the U.S. Panama. Do they call it Panama? No, I don't even know. They just call it Panama. Stop being cute, Larry. Yoga Mat is thumbs up. And then Selmo Fudd says, basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. I have a tremendous crossover. I am sort of the AI, which is not artificial intelligence, but of course, the great Allen Iverson, who doesn't really care about practice, and neither do I, although I do practice a lot. But I don't even care because I like to have competitive games with my teenage sons and show them that I'm still their dad. Just like I'm the king of my throne. So is Dr. J and Moses Malone. Oh, I like that. I like both of those guys. Dr. J specifically, a little more than Moses Malone, but that's cool. I like the way he brought the rhyming in there. But yes, fun facts or fast facts. And this is courtesy of forkast.news. Thank you so much. A Vanity Blocks NFT called the last POW, yes, block is currently being auctioned on OpenSea. So this will probably have some value. It's the last one. NFT marketplace with a running bid of 10 Ethereum as of press time. The final block on the Ethereum POW, right? Proof of work chain containing the NFT was successfully mined by who? F2 Pool. Vanity Blocks NFTs are designed to fill up an entire block upon minting, essentially allowing owners to claim pieces of the Ethereum blockchain. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Twitter user OX Transition announced the minting of the transition, a collection of 100 generative tokens featuring pandas. Panda. The first NFT on the POS. Piece of crap. No, it's not. POS, proof of stake chain. I believe that's what it stands for. The auction for the transition had a starting bid at just 1.76 ETH. So quite a little bit of a stark contrast in terms of what they're asking for. Thank you for this article. And going back to the news, this is what we're going to talk about soon once we say hello. Yes, Selmo Fudd says smash the like button. So Shibarium, here is your daily, or maybe not so much daily, but this is 2 days in a row we talked about Shibarium. Okay, Shibarium updates now. Now, this is provided by U.Today. If you want to keep score at home, or I don't even know if, does anyone even know how to keep score? Shibarium updates, you know, the old classic way of keeping score with baseball. I never understood it. You know, you have to just, because I was always playing. I wasn't one of the coaches on the sidelines trying to keep score. Does anyone even do that anymore? Shibarium updates now, provided by developer. Here's how far it has gone. Look, this is a nice graphic of Shiba Inu. And here it is. In a recent blog post, Shibarium developer Unification gives an update on Layer 2 protocol and the X funds. Shiba swap bonus. Unification says that its advisory work with Shibarium is ongoing in preparation for the fourth successful alpha and public testnets, which are still scheduled to be released at the end of the quarter or soon after. Regarding the initial public beta testnet, the developer delegator sector will be the focus of this release to enable a strong and prepared network to support the SHIB community once it is ready. The public beta will also provide a much wider opportunity for open testing and bug fixing. It's a kind of a weird way they said that, to ensure a safe and efficient mainnet launch. It's good that they're testing this stuff. The Unification team also claims that Shiba Swap portals, unclaimed X funds, not the X files, but X funds, will be available for withdrawal until at least the start of 2023. Yes, perhaps the start of the bull run. Ahead of the much anticipated Shibarium public beta scheduled for Q3 2022, as reported by U.Today, Bone, bad to the bone, which will be the gas of Shibarium Layer 2, will hit 230 million token limit. Minting has officially halted in line with the community's decision. In June, the community decided to vote to halt Bone farming until reaching 230 million minted to save and secure the remaining 20 million for Shibarium validators. The maximum supply of Bone remains at what? 250 million. Yes, the upcoming Layer 2 Shibarium will need 20 million Bone to be reserved for the normal and smooth running of the protocol, in which rewards for validators and gas will be kept aside in this way. Aside from Shibarium, Shiba Inu teases the launch of several projects. It always does this crap. They always come out and say, you know, we're going to basically give you the whole world, but it never comes out. I don't even know, like, it's turning into Ethereum. Well, the merge is finally going to happen. We'll see. And maybe Shibarium will happen soon after that. Maybe that's what Shibarium is waiting for. Shiba Inu is waiting for the merge of Ethereum. The stable coin of the ecosystem, and Treat, which is the reward token being quietly developed for the benefit of the ecosystem. I'm not sure how much developing they need to do for a token. It seems like that's pretty straightforward, just nothing more than a contract. Regarding income projects, Shiba Inu's lead developer, Satoshi Kusama, says the project isn't far off any longer. Thank you for teasing us every single day. But, you know, that is what it is. So we're just going to have to, we're kind of at their mercy. Thank you for that article there, U.Today. Yeah, so here we go. Let's just look and see if we pull up another article that I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. Now, let's see. Ethereum, there's just so much here. Asia. Where is this one I want to show you? I just have to keep scrolling down and find it. Yes. Okay. Here we go. This is the one I want to read you. A little bit of a metaverse update. Thank you to BaneCrypto.com. Guys, if you would just hit the like button and also comment so we can read some of your comments. Enjoy doing that. A city in the metaverse, South Korea's Xiangnam plans NFT citizenship. How about this one? The city of Xiangnam in South Korea has announced plans to spawn a digital copy of their city. Metaverse special city Xiangnam will digitally recreate the city in the metaverse. The news, I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. The news follows a similar announcement by South Korea capital Seoul. Well, we know how to pronounce Seoul. And here it is. Officials in Xiangnam, South Korea, have announced plans to digitally recreate their town. I think you're going to see a lot of this. This is important, guys, because I think you're going to see a lot of people reproducing everything in the real world into the metaverse. Can you imagine like the city of Chicago or New York City or Miami or the city of Vegas? All these things being recreated, and it's going to take hours and days and months and years, but they can recreate the whole world. I think that's what you're going to start to see because people are most familiar with the real world and they want to see it in a digital format. Or there's going to be a lot of make-believe fantasy type of worlds as well. Or, you're going to be flying around. You'll be in New York City, but you'll be able to leap from building to building like Superman. So it'll be, reality mixed with some fantasy type stuff. Okay, so with access to municipal information and services using non-fungible token NFT identification. The scheme marks, they call it a scheme. That should be more like a plan. Scheme sounds a little bit scammy to me, but that's just a poor choice of words. A growing number of projects in South Korea aimed at making the country a global hub. Well, MetaMonkey AI has a lot of technology that originates from South Korea for Web3 and the metaverse. Earlier this month, the South Korean government announced that as part of the plan, they would introduce a metaverse industry promotion law to help promote the industry. Okay, they're going to have a law for the metaverse. Gangnam style. On Wednesday, officials in the city of Gangnam, Gyeonggi province, brought forward plans to recreate the city within the metaverse. The project is called Metaverse Special City Gangnam and is scheduled to complete in the first half of 2023. That's pretty soon. Work will begin shortly on the metaverse municipality with construction set to start as early as next month. A key component of the proposal is that the dezens will be able to, I should say citizens. This is a typo. I think it should be citizens. The dezens will be able to access key services and information via NFT. I shouldn't have clicked on that. That was an accident. NFT citizenship. I think it should say citizens. It was just a typo. We'll give them a break. Full detail on the aspect of the proposal has yet to be revealed, but further insight is expected before pixelated spades. This is kind of funny. It's a cute choice of words. Pixelated spades. They're going to break ground with virtual shovels. Break virtual soil. Gangnam is a city of 1 million people, a satellite of South Korea's capital, Seoul. The capital also has plans to build its own metaverse counterpart, and Gangnam has no intention of being left behind. Let's say hello to a fellow brother here, Mentalek. Thank you so much for being here. A big part, an OG of OGs now of the Crypto Talk Now network. Thank you for being here, Mentalek. Seoul Metaverse City. Here's now about Seoul. It has been just a few weeks since Seoul confirmed the launch of the first stage of its own metaverse city. While the plan is huge in scope, it will begin more modestly with virtual reconstructions of Seoul City Hall and the Seoul Plaza. Like I said, guys, when they start reproducing these big cities around the world, it's going to take a long time. So they're just doing certain key aspects like Seoul City Hall and Seoul Plaza. It is hoped that the project will go live as early as November. That's going to be awesome. While the proliferation of virtual environments in South Korea offers great business opportunities, It is not a plan without risk. New frontiers always open the door to new crimes and potential for criminality. It's true. There's going to be crime in the metaverse. We didn't really talk much about that. Just days ago, Be in Crypto reported on the disturbing case of South Korean man using virtual environments to contact and groom children. That's just horrible. The individual who was not named was sentenced to 4 years of prison. Well, that's good. At least they caught the guy. All right, so there could be some bad stuff in the metaverse too. We just had to kind of take it all in stride and, come up with some laws and rules, and just everything has to, be closely moderated and monitored. All right, so thank you for this news out of South Korea. Going back to now headline news over at what our friends are not so much friends. Well, they're friends. They don't even know who we are, but it doesn't really matter. So I can pound on the desk and they're not going to notice. But yeah, so coin market cap, we don't have anything against them. They're fine. But we're going to go in here. So here we go. Another Do Kwon update. Well, there's a lot of news coming out of South Korea. Everything else is just kind of boring. I have to read the South Korean news as it relates to crypto. I'm not going to give you the South Korean weather, but I'm going to talk to you about what Decrypt.co is saying. South Korean, this is Do Kwon news. Everybody, we got to find out what's happening to the beloved Do Kwon, or maybe he's not so beloved. South Korean authorities, they don't play around. They're pretty tough. I hear that they're a little bit tougher than the authorities here in the U.S., but that's just what I've been hearing. Seek to void Terra co-founder Do Kwon's passport. Oh, they're making it so he can't go anywhere. That's interesting. In an effort to expedite the deportation of Terra's co-founder, or they want to just get rid of him, South Korean officials look to void Do Kwon's passport. He's going to be grounded. Here's his little plane. And here's his passport. So he's going to be stuck there on the table. Everyone's saying good morning to each other. Selma Fudd says, Mentalek says, hello, is it me you're looking for? Lionel Richie. Thank you so much, Lionel Richie, for those memories of the song. The Korean Ministry of Finance announced that it is working on voiding the passport of who? Terra co-founder Do Kwon, or Do Kwon. I think it's Do Kwon, along with 5 other members connected to the now defunct crypto project. Oh, now it's defunct. It's defunct. It doesn't even make any sense. It's not defunct. Terra Classic is still alive. According to Korean news source Muhawa Ilbo, hopefully I'm saying it correctly, the director of the Seoul Southern District Prosecutor's Office for Financial and Securities Crimes, Don Sung-han, asked the Finance Ministry to expedite the search by voiding their passports. Oh, they're all going to be in trouble. They're going to have to go into timeout or something. An official, Do Kwon to be okay. He's got money for attorneys. An official from the Ministry of Finance said that, will they let them have attorneys in South Korea? I think they will. Among the 6 arrest warrants issued, applications for invalidation of passports have been received for 5 persons or people, if you're keeping score, excluding foreigners. All of them left for Singapore. They're running away. And they're going to try to catch them with passport manipulation. They're going to take them away. If that's going to stop them, then I guess. Black Ranger Airsoft Crypto. Thank you so much for being here, Black Ranger Airsoft Crypto. Good morning, Larry. Good morning to you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Shaman says, not Simon, but Shaman. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We have to go back when people comment and say hello. It's just how we do things around here. The request comes right after Do Kwon and others were charged with violating the Capital Markets Act and were issued an arrest warrant. I believe that has something to do with a Ponzi scheme, is what they were talking about before. That's what they're trying to get him on. Kwon was also asked repeatedly to surrender himself, but failed to do so. He's a pretty confident guy, prompting the prosecutors to search for other options. According to Muha Ilbo, this isn't the crypto founder's first run-in with the law either. In June, Kwon was charged with a class action lawsuit in the United States District Courts of Southern California. Of course he was. For selling unregistered securities. Of course, they're trying to make an example of him. And misleading the public on the actual value of the project's Terra USD stablecoin and governance token Luna. A month later, Korean officials raided the house of co-founder Daniel Shin in Seoul as part of the investigation into Terra's collapse. Yes. So what happened to Terra? That's what they're saying here. What has happened? Terra launched in 2020 that serviced an algorithmic stablecoin, an algorithmic, perhaps unstable stablecoin. I like to add the unstable part because it is unstable. Terra UST. It offered high interest savings account via. I told you the government was coming after stablecoins because they don't like this part, the high interest part. Who do you think all the lobbyists are in the U.S.? They're mostly the banking lobby. Called Anchor Protocol, offering investors up to 20% for simple deposits. Oh God, we can't have them earning this much money. Let's just attack it. So yeah, I believe that there were some government bodies involved in Terra Luna's collapse, and that's just a theory I have. Then there was some other bad actors. I don't even know if Do Quantum stuff. Who even knows? We don't really know. It's pretty well hidden. I think Gemini was in the mix of some of the money being funneled around, but I don't even know. The protocol had a unique mint and burn mechanism between Luna and UST stablecoin. Each time, if you guys are wondering how it worked, one UST was minted, $1 worth of Luna was burned, and vice versa. That was making the price of Luna go way up to like about $126 before the crash, something like that. And right before the crash, it was about $80. Wow, there's 20 beautiful people in here. I don't know how pretty you guys are on the outside, but you're special to me on the inside, and that's all that matters. Is the inner beauty, because you're only beautiful for one thing, because you're here talking with me. I'm just, you guys know I'm joking. All right. So you don't have to be here to be beautiful. With over 40 billion. Wow. There's 21 people. This is the most we've ever had in this morning show. We got to keep doing this morning show, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time every day. And tonight, the big show, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Max and Larry, 22 people here now. We're just going to keep going with over 40 billion with a B in investors' money wiped out. That's a lot of money lost. 40 billion. That's a pretty good chunk of change. That's, that would cut into the 300 billion that Elon Musk is worth. That's a pretty good chunk. South Korea's pro-crypto president, Yoon Suk-yeol, I hope I'm saying it correctly, relaunched Euro Grim Reapers. That's right. The Grim Reapers are coming. We're all going to die. The Grim Reapers are coming for everyone. They're not, how about that? How would you like to have an organization known as Grim Reapers? Do you think that they are trying to scare people with that type of title? I would say so. If you have Grim Reaper in your title, it's a little bit scary. Perhaps they're doing a little bit more than legal stuff, maybe a little bit illegal type tactics. I don't even know. They walk around with baseball bats and those big. What are those things that the Grim Reapers walk around with? Do we need to look that up and find out? Yeah, we do. You know what? Google's supposed to know this stuff. What does a Grim Reaper carry? Do they walk around with these weapons Reaper carry? No, he doesn't tell you anything. He just chops your head off. He carries a yes. No. In modern day European-based folklore, well, it's not fake folklore. They really have Grim Reapers in South Korea. Death is known as the Grim Reaper. They're just, they scare the hell out of people. Depicted as wearing a dark hooded cloak. If these guys are dressed like this, I think that they might mean business. And wielding a sheath. How do you pronounce it? Where does a sheath? And here it is. A sheath is a sharp, curved blade used for mowing or reaping. Oh, they're gonna mow. Oh, it's Larry. It's innocent. They're just trying to chop down some corn or something. In the hay, while farmers use it to cut plants. The Grim Reaper uses it to scare you to death. This is, really scary stuff. These guys are coming around dressed. Are you kidding me? Do they look like this? Are they coming around with this? Is this what they come out like this? The guys in South Korea are dressed up like this, and they're just here to enforce the rules. That's all. But they don't actually attack people, but they just try to scare the hell out of you. They scare you to death. It says so right here. I can't make this stuff up. It's what it says. An infamous financial crime. They're scaring you into behaving and not trying to scam people. Further investigate the project's implosion. All right. So thank you for that, decrypt.co. That was actually a good written article. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just go into the comments. Steve is saying hello, Shaman. Beyond Earth. He's gone well beyond Earth. Well beyond, perhaps to the area where this couch is. It's virtual. Yes, it is a wall. It doubles as a tool that Patches uses at night for special types of interviews. Good morning, Larry. Good morning to you, sir. Michael Montclair. Do-Kwon's arrest warrant is all hype. They're just, perhaps manipulating the market. A sickle. Yes, it is a sickle. It's like a sheath. That's what the Grim Reaper carries. And, you could just imagine this. They're going to a meeting. Do-Kwon, we have a few questions for you. Normal people come out in suit and ties. The Korean guys are coming out in suits and ties. They're just a normal, everybody has lawyers. They're like nuclear weapons. The lawyers are like nuclear weapons. Everybody has them, and there's always a threat of using them. And once they're used, they just screw up everything. But the lawyers come out. The lawyers come out and they come and see him. So let's get a little picture of a lawyer. We'll go back to the Grim Reaper. So this is what happens in South Korea. This is the way I interpret it. Grim Reaper picture. So it's kind of like this. The lawyers come out. But there's also somebody standing behind them. There's these guys. The Grim Reapers are standing there. They look like this. And then the lawyers, but before that, the lawyers. Pictures of a lawyer, I guess. What does a lawyer look like? They usually have suits. The lawyers. Let's make them South Korean lawyers. South Korea lawyer, something like that. And that's what we can do. And we can just hit images. It's easy to do. Actually, let's just do it this way. It's a nice lady. She's a South Korean lawyer or something. She looks something like this. It's okay. She's not going to come to her. She just has some questions to ask you. So the South Korean nice lady here, she has a few questions. But behind this beautiful lady, this beautiful South Korean lady, is this. No, not that. That's not scary. This stuff, they scare you to hell. They just want to scare you to death. So Do-Kwon's like, well, I will talk to this beautiful South Korean lady because she seems nice and she doesn't ask me some basic questions. And I'm Do-Kwon, so it doesn't matter because I can't get in trouble. But holy crap, what is standing behind you? Who are all these crazy guys with these sheets? Why are they looking at me and staring at me? And they just have skulls and stuff. They're scaring the hell out of me. They're scaring me to death. So that's what they do. They kind of carry. They talk softly. They don't even talk. They carry a big stick. It's more like a sheath. But don't worry. They're just here to do some farming. Do-Kwon, don't worry. We're just going to go take a walk into a field, and we're going to show you how these things operate. They're very efficient at doing stuff like this, cutting down hay. It's nothing to worry about. And that's what they do. Edward Vincent, Psy, the sheath. XXI Gaming Gammon. You can't make this stuff up. That's what they call themselves. They call themselves the Grim Reapers. So they just want to scare you to death. So this has been a great show. I appreciate you guys being here. We try to compress everything in 30, 35, maybe sometimes 45 minutes if it's a lot of news. We had some more Do-Kwon news. We had Shiba Inu. You guys can go back and watch it. We talked about the overall crypto market. We didn't talk too much about Terra Class. That's what we did. We talk about its implosion. So that's it. We talked about Bitcoin, but nobody cares. I told you nobody cares. No one said in the comments, but I've already hedged my bet. I've subliminally have been saved because I promised I would always wear this hat, and it turns out that it's actually a BSV hat. So it doesn't matter what Bitcoin does because my image has been maintained by wearing a hat that doesn't represent Bitcoin. So Richard Hart can come here and he won't get upset about it. I'll just be like, Richard, it's okay. It's a BSV hat. And he'll be like, oh, I already do that. So thank you so much. And I will see you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the big show, your show, the Max and Larry show. Have a great rest of your day, morning, whatever it is. XXI Gaming Gammon. Did you hear about the new listing for MMAI? No, I did not hear about that. I did not. Oh, you're talking about a new exchange listing. Have a great day, Shaman says. Well, you have to have a great day if Shaman is saying it. Let's see. Let's go over to Carly Crypto so you guys can follow her. And let's see if we can find some MetaMonkey AI news. Shoot. Where is it? Here it is. MetaMonkey_AI. Is there a new? Let's see. Where is the news? Oh, LBank exchange AMA tomorrow. I did see this earlier. This could be it. The LBank. We knew about LBank. We knew about the 3 exchanges. It could be what you're saying. Oh, here it is. Thank you to Lena. Another one. Probit Global is coming out. Probit Global. Okay, I did not hear about that. I will retweet that. So that's going to be the 4th exchange. So they're really on a roll here. They're on a tear. We're supposed to end the show, but we can't end the show because Edward Vincent has given us a $2 donation. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday to you. Thirsty Thursdays or whatever, if you're somebody that drinks, which I really don't drink. Beast mode activated. D Madrid, Probit Global. Yes, thank you for that. That's what it is right here. Thank you for the MetaMonkey AI update. XXI Gaming Gammon, Probit. Shaman says, no date yet for Probit. Okay, but it's coming. Great stuff coming for MetaMonkey AI. And great stuff coming when? Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Max and Larry Show. Take care. We will see everybody later. I'm just going to throw up the comments. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.